always doing a yeoman's job for the PBA. Beside him, of course, is the PBA Operations Director, na si Ricky Santos.
Yes, both of them are trying to make it appear that they don't know they're on television, of course.
Well, keying on the big statistic here, the rebounding statistic, this game so far being decided by the board's battle. 28-24 is the advantage of Talking Text. Now make that 29-24.
First carry. Castro thought about it, adjusts his distance, bounces up and out. Rebound contested, carry trying to keep it in play, crashes into, I wonder how Magumarjon is.
At 2 minutes to go, you see Barangay Ginebra taking a ton of outside shots. JC Intal, JJ Helgebrand. I can't understand why they're not driving the ball, because
I think this, look at this, Magumarjon is right in the middle of this. Bang!
Yeah, right. Oh, is that monitor gonna go? Saved by Magu.
Yes!
Saved by the bell.
Marjon with a great save!
Ito yung sinasabi natin, no? Talk about saving. What about Barangay Ginebra? Not going aggressive, settling for outside shots. Nasa penalty kanina pa ang Talking Text.
It's a much closer game, 42-35 coming down to the last minute and 50. I wasn't ready to do a report already on Magumarjon's injury, but he saved the savior. The complexion of the game has changed immensely here.
I think Barangay Ginebra has done a good job of controlling tempo. They've slowed things down, even as Talking Text has still scored a bundle of transition baskets.
He likes the spot. Almost had it this time. Inside fighting against Dillinger. Inside to Hatfield. He likes that inside. Over Crooks. And the ball will go to Talking Text.
Hatfield, right idea and going aggressive, but wasn't able to establish the contact to get it to the free throw line. But again, another outside shot from Yancy Del Campo.
Don't forget that Haynes is the official underwear of the Philippine Basketball Association. Top of the kill with Castro. Here comes Dillinger. Shot clock rather at 10. Here comes Reyes. Inside we go to Kelly. Kelly's flight, nothing, and a tip in by Sean Daniels. 5 points. Coming down to the final minute of the first half. Miller. Over now to Kagiwa. Swings right. Goes left. The ball tapped away. Will go, however, the other direction.
Turnovers hurting Barangay Ginebra. They've got 10 in the game now as against 7 for Talking Text. That lead was chopped down to just 5 earlier. Now back up to 9.
Brown's about to check in. Reyes can't knock it in. And we're coming down to the last 40 seconds. Miller. Del Campo deciding against it. The corner shot Intal. No. And Intal with the foul.
There's just too many outside shots being taken here by Barangay Ginebra. Well, you have to credit the kind of interior defense that Talking Text is playing. But Ginebra not able to take advantage of the penalty situation against Talking Text.
Tapos pati sa substitution nahihirapan din kasi si Brown. Kasi hindi rin niya kilala yung mga kampi niya. You come in for JC. Sabi ko, sino? And he's right in front of us actually in the scorer's table, which is just katabi namin kayo. Pambihirang buhay ito. Just more intimate here today. Final 23 seconds. 16 on the shot clock. Kelly Williams trying to look for a way to get some scoring going. Does he have a field goal? You have the score sheet beside you. Parang wala pa.
No. You know, that's a cardinal sin committed there by Barangay Ginebra. They're not in the penalty. They gave up a foul. They put Kelly Williams in the free throw line with seconds to go in this quarter. You know, if you have fouls to give, you give up your fouls and don't put the opposition to the free throw line.
That a free throw brought to you by BMEC WHB Formula. They took the last Salamado. Some last second changes, end of first half changes. Yi, and for the first time. A very powerful electric fan beside us. Hindi po umuulan. Baka akala niya sa micro rito. Ha? In the meantime, flash out time probably for Barangay Ginebra.
Man bringing up the ball here is Denham Brown, the import.
He had one drove to the basket hard.
And he's going to go to the line because that's a penalty. That's really what they should have been doing the last several minutes instead of jacking up those outside shots.
Especially during that run that,
yes.
That they had ignited.
Especially since they had cut down the lead to already 5 points. At now, lumaki na naman ang kalabangan.
Brown takes care of the first free throw.
You see talking text. Smart move on the part of Coach Rodriguez, bringing in a lot of his speed players. They will still have a crack at the basket here with 4.7 seconds to go, depending on what happens on this last free throw being taken by Denham Brown.
Dami talagang situation in subs.
Yes. Rebounders here, defenders on the part of Barangay Ginebra. Here we go.
Final 3 seconds. Alapag, Williams, aims, 3 to connects. Now. And we played 24 minutes of basketball here in the PBA here in Batangas City. It is 45 to 37 as the teams head for the locker rooms, trying to catch up with somebody, and the first one is Magumar John.
And we got Barangay Nebra's new import, Denham Brown, 12 points, 5 rebounds for you, 1/2 of basketball in the books. What is your impression of the PBA brand of play?
It's pretty good. Guys play hard. That's the only thing that matters. We just got to do a better job rebounding. They're getting a lot of easy layups in transition. We just got to get back and rebound.
You've been in and out of the game. When you were on the bench sitting, what did you notice or what did you learn about your own team?
That we can really push the ball. We have a lot of speed. That's why I started getting up the court. These guys looked for me on the open floor, and I got a couple of shots.
All right, thanks for your time and good luck in the second half. Your PBA Saturday on tour will return here from Batangas City when we return.
Talking text with its usual big surge, but not without a reply from Barangay Ginebra. But the Tropang texter surviving that scare, that storm, and are still in front at halftime, 45 to 37. It is a pleasure to report to you from beautiful Batangas City and Benito. So many trends and things happening almost at the same time in this venue. This is a critical game, especially from the perspective of the team standings.
Well, very, very critical because both these teams are in the running for the semifinals outright berth. But in the standings, medyo malayo na yung talking text. Pero hinahabol at humahabol ang Barangay Ginebra. Yun na ang nangyayari dito sa game na ito. Humahabol ang Barangay Ginebra.
Lalo na doon sa gitna, importante ito sa Ginebra para itong talking text sa San Miguel, hiwalay na rin ito. Okay, pag-usapan natin ang teams list ang kasama natin. Umpisahan natin sa talking text.
Okay, for talking text, it's 3 check marks right here. Spreading the sunshine, they are +1 in bench points. That's not really a big margin. You would expect talking text really to go all out with its bench. But I think Barangay Nebra's done a good job of containing that bench. But still, if you look at the numbers, that's still a check mark for talking text. They've been able to close and penetrate because they have more inside points than Barangay Ginebra, and they're not backing down. They're very aggressive in going for transition baskets.
Okay, and let's shift it over to the other side of the floor. Good second quarter for Barangay Ginebra. Maybe include also your thoughts about the import as we go along. And this is your team's list for Barangay Ginebra.
Yes, for Barangay Ginebra, they haven't really been able to disrupt the flow. But in terms of assists, talking text already with 8, Ginebra only 6. But still, you have to consider the talking text is averaging 26 assists a game. And if you're held down to only 8 assists for a team that's averaging 26, you have to say that Barangay Ginebra Ginebra's doing a pretty good job. But still, since they're getting out assisted, what's the next mark for Barangay Ginebra? Forcing Talking Tex to go solo. That's not happening right now because Talking Tex is still getting those assists. Plus, in terms of